Hello everyone and welcome to Dungeon Inn. I'm Amy Greenbottle and I'm so excited for this game to be hitting early access because it is a ton of fun. I played the demo when it first came out and I just had the best time. This game is about a young lady and her friends who are about to start their own inn. Now their inn happens to be perfectly positioned in front of a dungeon that everyone likes to go to. However, it is kind of wedged between two rival towns, and you got to keep those guests from ever seeing each other. They can't know that you are supporting anything from the other town, and it's all very fun. It's run kind of like a board game. You have to be a little bit strategic. A lot of planning has to go into things as each turn progresses, and you'll see because it also has a really cute story that we're not going to skip. So let's jump into a brand new game. All right, we've got our map here, Port City and Highland City. And our inn is in front of the dungeon in between those two. Now, they are warring faction cities, so it's not ideal. But we've got an idea, a money-making plan, and we've got two friends to help us out. So who cares if they're rivals, as long as we don't get caught. So this is going to be our dungeon inn. We just have to be pretty careful about this. Let each town know that we're here and that we're going to be helping them, and never let them know that we're helping the other side. And there's also these little spritey guys, and we get into a bit of trouble with the local dragon, and we do owe him some coin. And so we've got this plan, and we tell him of our plan of how we're going to get rich and how that's going to benefit the dragon, because, you know, he loves coins, and we're going to make tons of them with our inn. So hopefully the dragon goes along with our plan. Looks like it's all good. We signed our contract. I expect our investments to pay off big time. All right, this is Sara, and her friend Butter. Something on your mind? You've got that look on your face. Oh, it's nothing. Okay, time to open shop. Voila! And this is Bammy. It seems way too risky. But think about it. We'll be fine as long as no one catches on. An inn right in front of the dungeon. One's last opportunity to gear up before delving into those dangerous depths. How could any adventurer pass it up? Does seem intriguing. However, I'm pretty sure there's a reason no one's ever done it before. Suppose the adventurers run into each other outside the inn. Then what? If they find out we're working both sides, that'll be the end of us. So we do what we gotta do to make sure that doesn't happen. It'll all work out in the end. The higher the risk, the higher the reward. You. Also, if it weren't for Sara, there never would have been a contract to begin with. I mean, you're not wrong, but oh man. Should I just forget the contract and make a run for it? Don't sweat it. I'm sure we can pull it off. There's no way anyone's gonna catch on during the first month. Besides, we won't have that many guests right from the get-go, so it's worth a shot. And who knows? We might make a killing if our clients are big shots. We could strike some serious gold here. Ooh, count me in. Well, I suppose no one's going to notice right from the start. All right, week one, between excitement and anxiety. Yeah, that's where I live most of my life, if I'm honest. All right, this week's goals. Welcome to the Dungeon Inn. The seaside, we need at least adventurers from the Seaside Guild to visit the inn. And from the mountainside, we need to welcome at least 8 adventurers from the mountainside. And they must not run into each other, so no battles to occur between them. So 8 from each side and no battles. This is bad, right? They might start fighting as soon as we open the inn. It'll be fine. It doesn't look like both sides are looking to stay here. Well, isn't that a bigger problem if no one wants to stay at the inn? We should put up a sign. So now we have the signboard available for use. And this is going to be one of our tools in our little toolkit to help us keep control of the guests as they come down the path. All right, so we want to put the signboard near the entrance. If people see it, then they will come into the inn. So it's not going to let us, it's just because we're in tutorial phase, it's not going to let us put it anywhere. But if people see it, then they're going to come inside the inn. So what do we do now? See how the guests are doing. So once all decisions are finalized, you can press execute button to move on to the next turn. If you haven't moved to the next turn yet, you can always reverse this turn's decisions. So we could take that back if we decided that was in the wrong spot. But I think we're okay, so we can execute our decision. And the 3 people who see it, they want to go inside. He didn't have enough movement points, so he's got only 4 movement and he didn't make it there. How do we know if an adventurer wants to come in or not? A sixth sense? A superior skills of observation? You mean the scent of money? All right, adventurer details. If an adventurer is considering staying at the inn, an icon will be displayed. You can select the adventurer on the map to view more information. Guests leave the inn after 1 day. Each lodge can accommodate guests based on the number of beds available. Take note that when no beds are available, you can't take any more guests until the next day. So now what? Not really sure. There's not much we can do for the time being, so let's just see what happens. All right, so we've got another guest in, so we've got 3 on this side, and currently we can only hold 4 on each side. For best results, cleanliness and inspections are a must. We can't use the signboard again right away. There's nothing to do right now, so that's right. Where's the stall? In storage, why? Wouldn't it be able to make more money if we sold food outside? The food stall is now available for use. So at the food stall, we can sell food to passing adventurers to earn money. When adventurers use the stall, they are slowed down. So we want to look for where there's lots of adventurers and we want to grab as many as we can. So all 4 of these guys are going to go to the food stall. It's going to slow them down, and we can execute that. And the sign is being prepared so that we'll be able to use it on this side and hopefully get these guys to come into the inn. We should probably start by receiving guests. We need a minimum of 8 guests on each side. Now to keep this under wraps, so we've got goals that we need to keep in mind. And we'll place the signboard over here to try to get these 3 in. Now, what we don't want is these guys to come in when those guys are coming in, because if they see each other in front of here, they'll get into a fight. So the length of a day in the Dungeon Inn is 4 turns. After 4 turns, when a day passes, all guests staying at the inn will check out and depart for the dungeon. Earning money is important, but it's also crucial to spread the name of Dungeon Inn. As your fame increases, more adventurers will visit the dungeon, and events that benefit your inn's operation will occur. All right, so we had 3 on each side, so they are now all going to be leaving, and we're on to day 2. An energy drink. What for? We need to take the signboard down soon. Adventurers who drink these will be able to move faster and go further. That means more of them will get to see the signboard while it's up. Which in turn means more adventurers will come to the inn. Oh, I get it. Not a bad idea. So we're going to give them some energy drink so that they'll get in faster. So if we place that over there, they'll be able to see the signboard and then come in, because the signboard's currently in use and we can't do anything else with it. Oh, a lucky wheel. I'm really good at spinning these things. Wait, what's this for? Maybe we could keep the adventurers distracted? We might put to buy ourselves some time. Perhaps. But what do we do? But do we have something we can give it as a prize? Lots of stuff in storage. Can't just give that away. We'll go broke. If we make it big here, we won't need it anymore. I wonder what they're giving away. We're going all in because we've come this far. So if you put a lucky wheel down, they can't pass. So if we put it here, for example, we could stop those 3 just to try to get them in on the next turn, because this signboard should be available. Yeah, there we go. So now we can do this, which is going to get those guys in as soon as that is done. They're going to stay there for a while though. And we could try to get some food, maybe back here. Feed those guys and slow them down a bit. Let's see how that goes. Right, that was the end of the day, I think. So we're going to have some people coming in. All of these guys are going to try to come into the beds. I think if we put this here, it would speed them all up. Get them all in. They can't all stay because we actually didn't have enough room for all 5 of them. But there we go. Another successful day. And almost there. We need 1 more person on the blue side and 3 more people on the green side. Everything is currently in use. All right, we need to get these guys in. Going to stop those guys. Hopefully then we can have the sign back in time. Mushroom guy and this adventurer have decided they're going to check out the inn. So we just need 1 more from each side, which is a little bit tricky. All right, on to day 4. We need people on either side. Now there's adventurers grades. So we've got novice, experts, and masters. And of course, if you have masters, they're going to bring more money and more fame. Coffee smells really good. I know, right? It may not look like it, but we use high quality coffee grounds. So adventurers staying at the inn may sometimes use amenities like the cafe. Each time an adventurer uses a facility, additional income is generated, and the facility usage fee is settled during their checkout. You can check the menu screen to see which adventurers visit which enemies in each lodge during the last turn. So we'll have to see what we have, but we've got people coming, and he is kind of a better adventurer, so we definitely want to make sure he comes into the inn. Okay, let's grab that. So those 2 come in. So seaside is done. We've had at least 8 from that side. And now we need to get the ones in on the other side. So might stop those guys just for now. We need this sign to come back. Let's get him to speed up a bit. Then he's going to get stopped there. And then this sign should be ready and we can put it down and then hopefully they can all just kind of come in. There we go. 2 more people. Some people have gone also to the cafe, I think, inside. We'll have to take a look and see what we've got. All right, day 5, the final day of the week. Let's try to get as many guests in as we can, she says. So let's just do a little bit of food over there for a minute. So I'm going to need this sign back to get these guys in. And maybe if we stop those guys over here. All right, let's speed them up and also make sure they know about the inn. Those guys are being held there for a moment and nothing we can do this turn. So let's just execute. And then this is going down. Only might be able to get that. No, we're not going to be able to get that guy even. He's just going to walk right by. But that's okay, we got quite a few in. They must not run into each other, so fortunately, we were able to avoid any fighting. Another successful week. Not another one, it's the first successful week, really. Looks like we made it through the first week. I was so scared that a fight would break out. See, I told you it would all work out. Of course, I have to say we did pretty all right, considering we barely prepared anything. And these are the little wisps. These guys help us out. They're very sweet. You're taking note of all of our achievements, both big and small, right? That being said, with a bit more support, we might be able to boost our sales. Maybe we could talk a bit later. All right, week 1 results then. Complete success. We did all of that. Now we've made some money and it looks like we've got a minimum tribute target amount that we need to give to the dragon. And we've got a maximum tribute target amount to give to the dragon. So we need to get our profits into there by the end of the month. We've got our work cut out for us. Looks like we will be getting a bit more support. What do you think we need? I want more rooms. We could have more guests that way. I say we had a pub. Pubs and inns go so well together. You sure you're not just looking to get your drink on? As if. Let's do both. If we do as Bambi says, we'll be able to accommodate more guests. And if we do as Butter says, we might get the attention of more adventurers. That also will get our customers to open their wallets, not to mention pubs have killer profit margins. Maybe it's time to talk a bit more with the Wisps. All right, you can add a regular pub in the lodges of the Sea and Mountain Guilds, and we can add a standard room as well. So as the story progresses, we'll unlock new installations through the inn management menu, and we can check rooms and amenities for each lodge with new installations. So let's go to manage our inn. Now, to add installations to the lodge, you need not only fame, but a certain level of proficiency in the fields of operations, service, and food. Proficiency increases as guests use facilities or as you resolve events during the stage. So, if you meet the conditions for adding an installation, you can use tokens to add the installation. At this time, you must use a token from the same guild as the lodge, where the installation will be placed. Tokens be obtained by completing goals during the stage. So we've got 2 of each, 2 blue ones and 2 green ones. Now, on the blue side, the pub is costing 3, but the room is only costing 2. So we'll be getting that one here. And on this side, it's the opposite. So we will be getting a pub over on the Mountain Guild Lodge side. That spent all of our coins, but that's good. So taking a look at this, we've got fame, we've got management proficiency, service proficiency, and food proficiency. And we're looking to up those skills as we go. All right, this week's goals. Let's see. We've got welcome to an inn. I love money. They must not run into. So is that the same goals as last time? Let's take a look. How'd the talks go? For now, we've secured some space for a room and a pub. Just one of each. One of each. We've just started the business, so we should be thankful we've come this far. We'll be sure to attract more investment once the inn starts performing better and building a name for itself. Hear, hear. All right, let's go make some money. We've got beginner's luck. Luckily, none of the adventurers from either guild ran into each other last week. To be honest, there wasn't a lot of guests, so we'll have to attract more customers in order to make more money. Will our beginner's luck hold out? Probably not. No, it should do. All right, week 2, beginner's luck. We need more guests. All right, day 1, turn 1. This week's goals. Okay, 8 from the seaside, 8 from the mountainside. Earn 450 gold because I love money. Although we have to send it to him, that's the dragon. The feel of money in hand is always nice. And they must not run into each other, so we'll get tokens for all of these things. So we could get 3 blues and 3 greens if we complete all of this. I don't think there's any way of avoiding a fight this time. What should we do? It's never too late to make a run for it. If it's time you need, I can buy you more than enough. I've got it. Made up your mind? Want me to get out now? No. Let's just let the fight happen. What are you talking about? We have some gear in storage, right? We probably have a thing or 2 in there that could be used. Then that settles it. But I can't fight. I'd rather just grab the gear and make for the hills. I wasn't expecting to fight anyways. Not like I can fight either, right? If we're in for a fight, I'd rather go out and fight by myself. Any other ideas? Oh man, I totally should have booked it out of here when I had the chance. All right, we've got a fight happening, and I don't think there's anything we can do about it. So let's just let it happen. So what's the plan? Just tell me now. I can buy you enough time to make a run for it. It won't be necessary. Excuse me? Wisp? It's part of your contract to protect us. Can you lend us a hand? You'd suffer losses too if we were out of business, right? So I don't need to help? Yeah, it's all right, Butter. We still have a long way to go, right? I can't just keep waiting for your help every time. We need to find a sustainable and reliable way. Well, in that case, the battle continues until all adventurers on one side are defeated, and the outcome is determined within the turn in which the battle occurs. You can get a rough estimate of the battle's results before it begins. Adventurers who end up in battle will begin to suspect the inn of double dealing. If the inn helps one side, the adventurers who receive the help will drop their suspicions about the inn, but the opposing adventurers become certain of the inn's intentions. You can now use guards in combat, so armed wisps will participate in the battle, aiding the selected faction. If you decide to help someone, you must ensure their victory. Helping the weaker side can bring greater rewards than assisting the stronger side, but keep in mind that you might face defeat. If the situation isn't favorable, simply observing without helping is also an option. You can check how the battle outcome changes depending on whom you assist in the battle window. All right, Mr. Wispy, best of luck. So it looks fairly even here, but I bet if we added something to one side, then it would be better. But it looks like, what is this? Chance of victory. They have slightly 1% higher victory. So let's help them here. Now they have a 100% chance of victory. And since those guys, I mean, dead men tell no tales, right? So they won't be suspicious of us because they won't be alive to be suspicious. You sure this is a good idea? What do you mean? It's obvious we're favoring one side. What if somebody sees that? Like who? What do you mean who? The other side. Dead men tell no tales. This is what I was saying, Sarah. Let's hurry and clean this up before the adventurers see what's happened. Way to go. All right, end the battle then. Do not get caught working with both sides. Both guilds' level of suspicion must not exceed a certain point. A warning appears when the level reaches the maximum limit. Depending on the outcome of various events, including battles and incidents in and around the inn, adventurers may either suspect or trust the inn. You can check how suspicious adventurers from the guild are through the suspicion meter at the bottom. So we've got this down here. So suspicion, currently 10 out of 50. This one is 5 out of 50. So we need to keep it fairly low. Now he's coming in. So if we sped you both up, and tried to get you all in the inn. Oh, and I've run out of energy, so I can't actually do anything else. So let's execute that and just see how we get on. We need to get as many people into the inn as possible. All right, those two also can go in. And one in the pub and one in the cafe, or the other one in the cafe there. All right, we don't have the sign yet, but if we maybe put the food stand down, it would slow them down a bit. Let's execute that. Let's slow those guys down. We're gonna try to get them all in the pub. Oh, but they're coming in the pub. Oh, I'm a bit worried actually. All right, oh, they have names. Duke and Shushu and Mally and Binny. Cute. Oh, that's adorable. All right, we're making some good coin though. All right, what we need to do is stop people. What is this? A beach flea market. A flea market is being held at the beach in Port City. Apparently a flea market is being held in Port City. I want to go and get some tasty eats. And who would watch the inn? Hey, I didn't say I was actually going. I know my job. Let's all of us go together some other time. Well, hold on a sec. We set up a stall to try and sell stuff. It'd be a good way to help promote the inn. While running the inn, certain events may occur. Okay. Shall we go participate in the flea market? Now, I think it's going to cost us a wisp, which we need to be able to use these things. So you can see we've got 3 out of 4 currently. I need 2 for this to stop these guys from getting there. I need to get these guys in the inn. I mean, it is, yeah, 1 wisp we would lose. I mean, you know what? Let's just see. That gives us 2 wisps. So, I mean, I really want to get these guys in the inn. They're slowed down at the moment. Maybe we just super slow them down. These guys are coming in anyways. What if we sped them up and did that? How does that fare for us? They're all going in, but these guys aren't. We don't have anyone back. Looks like tomorrow we're going to get 2 wisps back though. I mean, I'd like to get the board back, but it's now preparing. Ooh, but we could stop these guys for a second and then we can put the board down tomorrow. Yeah, they're trying to get the good stuff. We need to get these guys all in. So the flea market, we were able to make a profit. There were some adventurers that took interest in the inn. So Seaside Guild token, we got one of those. Plus we got some gold and our fame has increased on the seaside side. 1 more drink. A slightly tipsy adventurer approaches staggering a little. Uh-oh. What do we do with you? Hey, just 1 more drink. So we could refuse and our service proficiency would increase, or we could give him a drink. We could earn some gold and some sort of mystery something. I think we better refuse. If someone has had too much to drink, they should not be giving them 1 more. We need to be very responsible. This is people's lives you're dealing with. All right, they're currently stopped, but then next turn they're gonna get to go. Let's maybe put some food over here. That'll slow you guys down a bit. It seems the conversation went well, although the adventurer was a bit disappointed. They left the pub without any complaints, +3. All right, we really need to get these guys in now, so hopefully they'll continue on. Use the facilities. Some adventurers may visit the inn just to use the facilities. These adventurers will always use the facilities and will tip more. Okay, so he's going just for the cafe then. So we'll have to be careful because if we're trying to get people in and he's trying to come in also, it could be quite bad. Right, can I speed you all along? Right, go ahead then. Yes, we got them all in. Excellent. Right, execute this again. Now he's coming, so we're gonna need to stop him. We've also got a special guest. Word about the newly opened pub has spread among the Mountain Guild adventurers. An adventurer known for his drinking visits the pub. All right, let's see what kind of beer they've got. Optional goals, unlike the ones required, do not need to be completed. However, you earn rewards from doing so. When a master adventurer stays at the inn, special events may occur. All right, so there he is. So we need to get him in if at all possible. Now they're definitely going to try to go in. I think let's stop them and get you guys to go in for right now. We can just hold them off for a little while. All right, we had enough Mountain Guild people, so we've got a green token, which is great. And a menu recommendation. Adventurer visiting the cafe stares at the menu for a while before speaking. So let's go see about that. I'm not sure what's good here. What could you recommend? So coffee, food proficiency would increase. Black tea would be for Seaside Guild fame and more food proficiency, or juice would give us more money. Let's go for black tea. It's very nice. Who doesn't like a bit of black tea or something? All right, let's speed you guys all on. I love money. Although we'll have to send it to him, we've made it. So we've gotten a couple of those tokens and we've got our fame up here for that. Very productive day. All right, we're on to the final day. We're gonna get all of these guys in, I'm thinking. I'm worried about these guys, so can we do something just to slow them down a minute? All right, we're about to have a problem. All right, the special guest has successfully visited the inn, but I'm a bit worried. Durin threw his bag in the room and ran towards the pub. Give me the best beer you've got. This is an opportunity to promote our inn. What should we serve him? So a lager, Mountain Guild fame 8, or 6 to 9, or 4 to 10. This one has the most money, so let's go for a lambic. See how he goes. Oh, it's full. Okay, he wasn't planning on going here, but it's full. So thank goodness he's not, because that could have been very bad. Let's get you guys going in. On your side, these guys are going to be just going by, except for him. He's going to try to go in. So we're going to need to get all these guys in before then. Oh, it was aged beautifully. I can't say it's my type, but it's amazing nonetheless. Unfortunately, it wasn't his kind of drink, but he said it was delicious. So we got 9 coins and 12 mountain fame. This beer is amazing. You like beer too? I never say no to good beer. Crash, you hear a loud noise from the cafe. Oh no, now what's happening? It looks like a lot of cups were broken while the tables were being cleaned. The customer could get hurt, so it's probably a good idea to clean them up. Ooh, but it costs us wisps to clean it up. So let's just clean it up slower because I can't afford to lose all of our wisps here. We need to get these guys in as quick as possible. I need to slow you down. Let's just stop you guys for a second, and then I can't do much else because we don't have any wisps. All right, welcome to the Dungeon Inn. We've got 8 of those. That's another goal completed. And can I just speed you guys all along? Can you just all come in, please? There we go. Excellent. All right, the coffee cup's crashing. It took some time, but we cleaned up the mess. So we've got our wisp back now. Made lots of money. The money is definitely going up fairly well here. Happy to see it. And on to day 5, the last day of the week. How are we going to get on? We need to get you guys in. I think we'll just try to slow you guys down. Let's just see how that goes, because these guys should go in then. We haven't had any fights, which is good to know. Can we, actually doesn't really matter, does it? I think if they get some of this drink, they do, they just speed on by, really. All right, we'll get those guys in. That side is now full. Unfortunately, we don't have enough bedrooms on that side. All right, but we didn't get caught with working with both sides, so we do get another token for each side. And that's the end of the week. Didn't have any guests on the seaside side, though. Another successful week. That was one heck of a week. That was nothing. I thought working at the inn would be boring, but it's so much fun. We've only just begun. It doesn't bode well if you're already having a hard time. Oh geez. By the way, there were guests that came in even when we didn't have the signboard on. Sounds like the word is getting out about our inn. That's good to hear. Okay, should we ask for more help for a successful soft opening? Wispy. All right, success is across the board though, so that's going very well. And we've made a lot of money, 858, so we're getting closer to our minimum amount, and we still have 2 weeks to go, so I think we're gonna be able to do this quite easily. There, we can build a training room for the Lodges of the Sea Guild. Oh, perfect timing. I was just thinking it'd be nice to have a place to stretch out. It's for the guests to use. It's not like it wears out. You've got to keep training regularly to stay sharp. Only when there's no guests though, and don't forget to clean up afterwards. So let's go to our manager inn because we can now get a training room. So we've got 7 mountain ones, so we could get both of these on the mountainside. But we've only got 4 on the seaside, so we can either get the pub or the training room. Now, training room, is that what we want, or do we want the pub? I think we want the pub first, and we'll have to save up for the training room. But we've got everything on the mountainside, so that's quite good. What is this? Okay, we've got, this is a different kind of mode. So sleepy. I'm kind of getting bored now that I have fewer things to do. Can it really be finished in 2 weeks? Sara, are you sure you're okay? What is this? Jeez, you really can sleep through anything. Well, maybe a little envious. Oh, and look, it's maybe the honey deliverer. Tao and Jake. There's Shoo Shoo. All right, you can go back here and you can read all the old dialogues in case you missed anything, which is kind of fun. But let's head back into preparations. One more step. By the way, Sara, yes? We have a small problem. What do you mean? We're already halfway through the soft launch period, but we haven't even raised half the money we need to send to the dragon. Don't worry, we'll be fine. We started with just the basics and we were already doing pretty well. Plus we've added more facilities since we started. Plus we did some promotion to the flea market, so more guests are sure to come. So no need to worry, we can do this. We're doing okay at this rate, but we might need to get a bit greedy. So each month, Sara must pay the dragon at the promised amount of gold coins as tribute. As long as you successfully complete business every week, you'll be able to gather the minimum amount, so don't worry. If you send more gold than promised, you'll receive special tokens as reward. We'd love some special tokens. So week 3, one more step, let our name be known. So we've got I Love Money, although we'll have to send it to him. We need 450 gold to be earned. Battles are exhausting, so have fewer than 3 battles. Gain fame with the Seaside Guild, so fame increased to 50, and fame with the Mountain Guild to increase to 50. And hand out some pamphlets, might need to advertise. All right, we need more guests. I'm thinking we should pass out pamphlets in the city. It's a great idea. All right, so we need to hand out pamphlets in one of the cities to start. So I think let's go for Port City to start. It's 1 wisp, it's gonna cost us 50 coins. So we're gonna do that to start. Now we need to get people in. You're gonna be coming in no matter what. So let's speed both of you up and get both of you to come in the inn. And then can I also slow you 2 down? You're not going to come in the inn today, though. That's a little annoying, but that's okay. Right, let's just pause you guys all together and go on here. We're going to get the sign here as soon as we have the sign back. All right, we handed out some pamphlets. We got a seaside token for doing that. Right, I'm going to send that over there, and maybe can we speed you guys all up a bit? It's going to get a lot of people in all of a sudden. And it's raining today. Raining, such a hassle. Certain areas of the map are affected differently by the weather, and the weather changes daily. When it's rainy, muddy roads appear, and they hinder the movement of an adventurer. So yeah, it's going to slow people down if they have to go through the mud. Let's aim to slow you guys down, though. All of these guys want to go into the inn. We're getting close to a bad spot, I think. Why are you not going in? Right, I'm going to have to stop all of you guys, I think he's gonna try to go in. Not sure what he's doing. All right, let's just pause them all there. Oh, he's waiting until there's space? Oh no, we've got a tipsy person again. We better refuse, I think, again. All right, we've gained some fame with the Mountain Guild, which is good. On to day 3 already. Things are not going very quickly. A personnel for a charity event. I think we need to go to Port City. Okay, these guys are going to try to go in, which can you not? I need you all to go slow, because then they are going to go in. So this is what's happening here. And a seaside charity event, provide help. Can we do both, actually? We seem to have the money for both. Let's do it and see what happens. We're going to get those guys back in 2 days, so maybe it'll be okay. Oh, we kind of want him to come in, but we're not going to be able to get him. Plus, there's like a million adventurers coming in all at the same time. Okay, can I speed you guys all up? Or actually, can we? Let's just speed them all up. Let's get all of those guys in. It's very full. All right, charity events always lack staff. By helping them out, we will be able to boost our reputation. We got a Mountain Guild coin, and things have gone up, and their suspicion has gone down. And we've helped both, so we get that for both sides, which is good. Oh no, not a loud crash from the cafe. All right, we're gonna need to clean that up quickly, but that does use our thing there. Can we get you to go into the pub? There's no space, actually. Pub is completely full. Oh, but I love money. That means we've made 450 already, although it is the end of the 3rd day. So it's very popular, and we've cleaned the glasses up. Yeah, looks pretty good. If you have the place full, it's ideal. All right, some more rain. Those guys are all coming in. I think let's just slow you guys down for a minute. Plus, if they go to the food stand, then they'll spend some money. Let's speed you guys up here and see how that goes. We're speeding them up, but we're also slowing them down. We have like a huge gap where nobody's here though. A black market opened in Highland City. Hey Butter. Yeah? We kept the gear we salvaged from the last battle, didn't we? Yeah, I put it all in the storage over there. What if we sold it? Say what now? We have to remove all traces of the battles anyway. So all I'm saying is we can't just stuff everything to the storage every time there's a fight. We might as well just sell that gear in the black market. Okay, so we could visit the black market. It's going to cost us one of our guys. We'll just see what happens with that. All right, you guys come to the inn. Are they going to even get there fast enough? All right, menu recommendation. Let's go for the seaside fame to increase. We're trying to get you guys to come in. You're not going in very quickly though. All right, it's a sunny day today. You two are going that way. Let them go that way. He's going to go that way tomorrow, so we're going to want to get maybe all of these guys in. So I did that, and the speed, that's quite good. All right, and then the black market, we made quite the haul. Unfortunately, it seems like nobody has suspected anything, so $249 made that way. See, I told you we wouldn't get caught. Look at this haul. Sure thing. I mean, I'm assuming it's not going to be that lucky every time. And a game of arm wrestling, except the challenge. Yeah, sure, why not? And let's just get these guys to at least buy some food, so we're at least making a little bit of money off of them. All right, the pub's very busy. The adventurer left the training room, massaging their forearm and looking satisfied. All right, the end of another week, it looks like. Battles are exhausting. We didn't have any battles. We've been very lucky. Made quite a bit of money this week as well. I think we've done all of our goals. Good job, everyone. We made it through the week. This was getting intense. Nothing even happened. Why are you so worried? Everything's fine. So yeah, success on all of our goals. And look how much money we've made, and we still have another week to go. So we're definitely well off. Sarah, we got a letter from the Sea and Mountain Guilds. A letter? What's it say? Hope it's not about what happened last week, or the fight the week prior, or our black market dealings. There's just so many things. Apparently the representatives are going to visit the inn this week. I knew it. They found out what's going on. It's all over. I knew this was going to happen. See, this is why we shouldn't have done this sort of business. No, it's to give us a certificate. I'm sure it's a death certificate. Adventurers from both sides are going to come hunt us down. We should make a run for it. Pull yourself together. It's a certificate of recommendation. It says our inn is perfect for their guild's novice adventurers. Seems some of our guests took a liking to it. A certificate of recommendation. Yes, a certificate of recommendation. In 2 or 3 days, I think the Seaside Guild will arrive sooner, so we have to make sure that they actually come in. Now, in our management inn, we've got enough coins. We can now get the regular training room on this side, so let's grab that. And that means we've got the 2 rooms on each side, and then the cafe, the pub, and the training room. All right, good news and bad news. Not everything always goes the way we want it to. Well, that's what makes it fun. Hardships can come at any time, but so can good fortune. So let's see how this goes with our soft opening. All right, we've got a lot of people who look like they actually want to come. So I love money, earn 500 gold this time, and have 26 adventurers visit one last push. All right, let's speed them up. And let's stop them completely. And we'll get that going. All right, I think that's good because they're both going to go in. He's going to get sped up. He's not necessarily going to go in. We're just holding them off for a minute. Now, I guess if we slow them down, We want to get these guys all to come in, but they're still a day away. So if we put this here now, then they're all going to go in, which is working out quite well, I think, although people are still coming. It doesn't matter when they leave, though. It's just quite interesting. They must leave out the back or something. Nobody notices. All right, we kind of need to slow these guys down, or speed these guys up. No, I think we need to slow those guys down. All right, then I think on the next day we want, don't have that ready yet. All right, this week's goal, Seaside Guild Certificate of Recommendation. We need this. And it's important that the representative does not run into the other team. So that's her back here. We need to make sure she doesn't run into anybody. All right, let's execute this. And you can't put a sign there, which is very annoying. I was kind of hoping to get that in. So we'll get you guys in. I'm going to try to keep these guys slowed down, and I might speed some of you up. So a bunch of these guys are now going to the tavern. She is also going to the tavern. Something stronger. An adventurer gazing at the bottles on the display shelf strikes up a conversation. Got anything stronger? There's no stronger liquid in the pub at the moment, but we would likely have some in the mansion storeroom of our own stock. So we could ask the Wisp for some help, which is going to cost us 5 coins, I think. It'll sneak some from Butter, or tell them there's nothing right now. Let's ask the Wisps for some help, I guess. And let's let that dig. Oh, see, look, she's right there. These guys are still slowed down, which is good. All right, something stronger went well, and we've got some coins. Another day gone by. Day 3 now on turn 9. She's about to go in. Can I just, I don't need to stall them, I don't think. I think we're all right. Let's just let that go. We did want to get him in, but that's okay. All right, we got our Seaside Guild Certificate of Recommendation, which has lowered their suspicion, given us a token, and increased our fame, which is good. And now we need to get these guys in. So I'm thinking this and that should get those guys all in quite quickly. All right, Mountain Guild Certificate is now coming, and we've heard a loud noise inside the cafe. So let's clean that up quickly. I think we can afford that. And then we execute this one. So those guys are all going in. Those guys are going in. And there he is back there. I think we'll just slow them down because we can. They couldn't go in because there's no more room, unfortunately. It's difficult to earn money when we're like, oh, you can't go in right now because we have no space. We need more rooms. Now, could we speed you up and then get you guys to go in as well? There we go. And one more turn and then he'll be in. And I guess we could slow them down. I don't think we need to, though. Let's just see how this goes. So we got their certificate, which is great. Look, no suspicion meter whatsoever. Everyone is just so good with us. I'm going to stop these guys, though, because he wants to go into the bed. We're going to try to get those guys all in. Because the sign should be ready today. Let's get the sign in. We have a recommendation to make. We'll go with the black tea again. And can I just speed you lot up a bit? There we go. Let's get as many of these guys in as possible and make some more money. And on to the final day. We need to get more adventurers in. Looks like 3 more about to come in, though, which is good. We need to get those guys in next if we can. Although, actually, I don't think we'll be able to. We'll do our best, but I don't think it's going to happen. But one last push has worked out. We got at least 26 guild members. We just need to make a bit more money. Don't really want to slow anyone down. Here, you come and eat something. All right, the sign here, and let's give them some speed and get them in. That's going to make us hopefully enough money. Yes. So we've got 463 plus 65. We are sorted. Let's get those guys in as well. Room is full. We've made enough money and then some. I love money. There we go. Tons of adventurers in the game. That's a wrap. Phew, thank goodness that all went off without a hitch. Good job hanging in there, everyone. You too, Wispy. Make sure you write about our certificates in that weekly report. I'll host it somewhere in the lobby for everyone to see. All right then, why don't we let loose? It's been a while since we've had any fun. Hooray, time for some delicious grub. All right, there are the results. All successes again. We've made more than enough money to satisfy our dragon. So now we need to go settle up with the dragon. And we're going to be getting some special tokens. And we got an S for today's challenge because we've got all 12 golds all up for the challenges. And we get to put 510 gold back into Sarah's back pocket. So there we are, off to see the dragon. He looks oddly a little bit suspicious, actually. Oh, the Wisps have brought him the letter. I'm hoping saying how great we've done. We are amazing. A+, superstars. Phew, I thought we were goners for sure. I told you we were on the same page. No sweat at all. All right, and we are ready for the official launching. I want to wine and dine like a king. Must be nice not having a care in the world. Each month you can earn a dragon token for faithfully upholding your contract with the dragon. Use the special token to add new rooms and facilities to your inn or upgrade existing ones. So let's take a look at what we can get now. Ooh, so we can upgrade. Oh, there's so many different things here. So what do we got? Is this an upgrade? Regular cafe, a 2-star one. So basically making it from 1 star to 2 star. or the dormitory could go up from 1 to 2. A noodle shop is kind of fun though. I like the idea of having a noodle shop, or a hibachi style restaurant is also very fun. We can actually afford both, so let's get the hibachi style restaurant over there and the noodle restaurant over here. And we could actually afford this extra room. There's also the cafeteria. We can't afford the cafeteria on that side, but we can afford it on this side. Or being able to just have more guests, although it is a little risky. All right, let's get the rooms. We've spent all of our coins. We've got all the rooms. We've got a noodle shop on one side and a hibachi style restaurant on the other side. That's very, very exciting. And yeah, we might have to play some more. We have finished our very first month of Dungeon Inn, and I have been looking forward to this game for ages. Let me know in the comment section if you want to see more, if we should continue on with the playthrough. And a big thanks to the devs for sending me a key so I could have a little sneak peek a bit early, and I have absolutely loved it, and I hope you guys have too. Leave a like if you've enjoyed this video, and if you're new here, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.